for oscillator A, you're going to use the distortion bass dropper, which can be found in digital, and then dist bass dropper. And you're going to set the wavetable position to 76. You're going to turn your unison up to 4. And then for oscillator B, you're going to use a square wave. We're using the basic shapes wavetable, so that can be found in analog basic shapes. And then you're going to move your wavetable position to position 4. And after this, you're going to turn your unison up to 4. And then we can move on to the noise oscillator. So we're just using white noise. So if you go down to color and then select white. And then for our filter, we're using MG Low 12, and our cutoff is set to 41 Hertz. And this is affecting oscillator A, oscillator B, and we have key tracking on. Our resonance is set to 62%, and our variance is set to 35%. Now we're going to move on to envelope 1. Our attack is set to 1.3 milliseconds, our decay time is set to 343 milliseconds, our sustain is set to minus 13.2, and our release time is set to 110 milliseconds. And then moving on to envelope 2, we've attached this to our cutoff filter, so you can do this just by moving envelope 2 over to the cutoff. And our attack is set to 0.5, our decay is set to 650 milliseconds, our sustain at 79%, and our release time at 114 milliseconds. And then if we look at our chorus, I've attached one of our macros to the mix level, and I've turned our chorus up to around 50%. And then I split the lows, the mids, and the highs. And the reason for me doing this is because I wanted the lower mid range to be a bit warmer and more saturated. And we've added a distortion in the mid range, so turn this on. And I've used Sine Shaper, turned the drive to 68% and the mix to 100%.